libraries have traditionally been seen as trusted agencies, supplying high quality information and resources, professional staff, and of course, books and other media. We support lifelong learning, entertainment, and healthy communities. Our support from the community has traditionally been viewed as unwavering, and conventional wisdom would have you believe that libraries operate in a space with no competition, unique in our blend of services and collections, secure in our core business. I'm about to show you how wrong that all is. I'm sorry. The list of competitors I'm going to show you is somewhat daunting, even terrifying. But rest assured, at the end, I'll be providing many strategies and opportunities for libraries to refine our operations and focus on efforts to stabilize and increase our public support, and in particular, our funding sources. Rest assured that we actually are in a time when we have more opportunities than we've ever had before, albeit, especially this year, more crises than we've ever faced in one year before. So I offer as a solution something to help you refine, and this is clearly not my model, but this is a phenomenal tool for allowing us to redefine our market, redefine our business, and better focus ourselves on what we do best and divest ourselves of those things that we don't do as well, and let partners, for example, do that. And that is Jim Collins' famous hedgehog model. And at this point, usually I ask for a show of hands as to how many people have actually encountered this model. If you haven't, Jim Collins' Good to Great is the book, and Good to Great for Social Sectors is specific for those of us in the nonprofit area. And he talks about the hedgehog model, which is a brilliant little design. It's very simple. And it looks on how do you focus your business? How do you really make sure that the areas you're investing the money you have in is where you should be? And he talks about, and this is from the social services version of Good to Great, he talks about finding the piercing clarity of what are you passionate about, what can you be the best in the world at, and what drives your resource engine. That last one in the profit sector, of course, is where's your profit come from? As in, if you're not making money at it, don't put your time into it. In our case, of course, we are not looking, for most of us, we're not looking to make profits in a traditional sense, as in not looking to generate revenue for our shareholders. But what we're actually doing in this situation is trying to show our funders that the money that they're investing in is worth it. And that little intersection right in the middle, the blue area, piercing clarity, that's where you want to be putting most of your time, your effort, and your resources. That's what you need to be focusing your staffing on. That's where you need to be focusing your customers on. You need to be very clear about what it is that is the center of your business. As in right now, for example, we are absolutely about loaning books, whether it's digital or otherwise. That is a core business for us. That's worth investing in. I would argue that investing in other areas that are not as key for us, like for example, this time in-person programming is not going to be a time to put a lot of time into. I think it'll be at least a year or two before we get that back. Preserve the ability to do it, refocus it into virtual areas, absolutely. But most importantly, tell people, tell your funders, tell your customers you're doing it. If they don't know you're doing it, they can't find it if they want to attend. And if they're a funder, they're not going to fund you if they don't know that you're still providing services. I can tell you that throughout the entire duration of this, whether we were closed to the public or now that we're open, every week I've sent out an email to all of my funders, at least one, sometimes two, to all of our municipalities saying, these are all the things that we're doing. This is how much circulation we're doing. These are the virtual programs that we ran. This is the attendance we've seen in the virtual programs we ran. All of which is really very self-serving. It's to say to them, the money that you are still investing in this is still being used. Your communities are still being served, even though our doors are closed, or even now that we're open limited hours and aren't doing in-person programming. If your funders don't know what they're doing, you are going to be a target for cuts when that horrible time comes and they have to make some hard decisions.